Well, we're in for a beautiful and mild Friday. Clear skies already to start off this morning. Temperatures still a little bit chilly. Right now, most of us are in the 20s, 21 degrees currently in Madison, but Baraboo creeping into the low 30s right now, sitting at 31. Meanwhile, others of us like Montello, a little bit cooler right now, temperatures in the mid-teens. But as we continue through the day, all of us are going to increase to highs in the mid to upper 50s, areas closer to the Illinois state line, even facing a good chance to reach the low 60s today. So a beautiful day, still a few clouds hanging out, but for the most part, we're seeing more sunshine than we saw yesterday. Personally, I'm heading to the zoo with Gracie today. Hopefully you can find a time to get outside and enjoy this milder air because we're a good 20 degrees above average for this time of year. Unfortunately, it really doesn't stick around for too long. At some points, we have some breezy winds, and in the late afternoon, those are going to start to shift. Instead of coming from the southwest, they start to turn more westerly, and then as we head into this evening, they start to move in from the northwest. This all changes as this cold front sweeps across the state of Wisconsin. You can see our temperatures go from a nice, happy, mild green to a dark blue overnight. So we are starting off fairly similar to where we're at today. That's what we're going to see tomorrow morning. The difference is that we really don't see temperatures climb out of those 20s for our Saturday afternoon. This cooler air plus some low pressure passing by, that's going to lead to some snow chances. So tomorrow morning, waking up to temperatures in the low 20s. We're still dry at that point. However, that snow chance reaches western Wisconsin around 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. That's going to continue to make its way across southern Wisconsin throughout the afternoon. Looking now closer to your lunch hour, you'll even notice some areas with slightly more moderate snowfall. Now, visibility, not necessarily a concern with this. Instead, it's going to be that accumulating snow on the roadways that could lead to some slick spots for tomorrow. This continues throughout the afternoon. By around 5 o'clock, we start to see things break up a little bit, especially for western Wisconsin. That snow chance becomes a little bit more isolated before all of us dry up by around 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. Where we see that more moderate band of snowfall set up and where we see it last the longest, we're looking at up to 2 inches. That's most likely for areas west of Madison. East of Madison, we could still see some isolated areas reach 2 inches, but most of us will fall a little bit closer to an inch, inch and a half in that region. Areas outside of that heaviest band will still see traces of snowfall, isolated areas up to an inch for those areas. Now this weekend we're staying cool for our Sunday, high temperatures only reaching the upper 20s that day as well. Slight chance to see a little bit of snowfall overnight into Monday, but as of right now models are starting to trend a little bit more south with that one, so that chance is slowly been decreasing throughout this morning. Monday we're starting off the week with temperatures back in the upper 30s and even the 40s sticking around as we start off March. Stick with us, more news right after the break.